these questions have come from my members. I know the answer is going to be from God. Yeah. So the question says, in addition to God, yeah, and mom, dad, anybody else, yeah, what is the source of that inspiration which gives you these countless melodies? Where do you dig deep and how do you come out?
The two things which I try to follow is, when I'm very confident about doing something, I know that I'm very wrong. Because the confidence is coming from what exists previously. And when there is insecurity within me, that how am I going to do it? And how am I going to achieve this? Or will I be humiliated in front of everybody that I'm not delivered? Then something comes up, and something special comes. And I think that's it.
In fact, that's a great management lesson you've delivered. The feeling of inadequacy, the feeling of imperfection, the feeling that I may disappoint, makes a person take longer steps than what you normally would. The third, this is a question which I wanted to ask and that I am going to ask. Rahman, given a choice, if you were to just given a choice, can you name a couple of old, since you mentioned Naushad ji and so many others, a couple of old numbers which you said, gee, I wish I had composed that. A few Hindi, few Tamil, numbers which you thought, I wish I could have done that.
I can never do that because I love, if I like K.V. Mahadevan or Vishwanathan Ramamurthy or Naushad Sahab, I love the work which they've done and respect that, and respect them. So by saying that I should have done that,
I should have. I wish I had done that.
Yes, I think there is an open space out there to do. No, I would love to do something on that space, which is the 60s, of those kind of poetry and the kind of calmness in music and not overwhelming lyrics, very subtle lyrics, which is about like a breeze being rather than being very aggressive about it. Like
any song?
Yet to come.
No, not from you. Anything which...
A lot of songs. 60s, I think, even in the West, the most magical moments in music was in the 60s, I think.
What do you listen to? Don't tell me world space.
Well, I'll tell you my favorites. 20 years back and still being favorites is probably Carpenters.
It's a kind of hush.
And the old songs of the combination of Kannadasan Saab and K.V. Mahadevan, M.S. Vishwanathan Ramamurthy and P. Sushila. And in classical music, I think I grew up with Madeline Srinivas, and in the north, Kishore Amankar. I don't know.
So much. Yeah. But you do listen to a lot of music.
I do listen to. Sometimes I shut off myself from music because you need that.
You need that alienation from any other
to go and approach it fresh.
Where do you think you're going? Because somebody asked this question. He has reached such heights that sometimes people wonder, is there more space up there for me to conquer? Where do you think you need to go?
I think the benchmark is set by human beings. Should not be set actually. It should. There's so much to, not so much to hear, of course. World space things. So much to compose and so much to. In the recent probably 5 years, I realized that it's not just composing a tune and for lyric and releasing an album and it becomes a number one or top 10. No. Life is beyond that, and that's the reason I started the K Music label, where I could commission myself for a challenge. So it's not limited by what people set for me, and I'm really looking forward for projects like that.
what is the one thing you would like to teach your children?
My children are taught by my mom. I think she's a better teacher.
Thanks. What is the one thing that you would like to teach Saira?
She's teaching me actually.
Ever the learner, ever the humble, ladies and gentlemen, as SPB said, Allah Rahman. Thank you, Rahman.